See there.
It's okay. One is okay. One is okay.
No, no waste their bullets. One is okay. See them.
Guys, I think it's about time we open up, man. I call on my colleagues, man. Do a short video and condemn these motherfuckers. You see these people call SARS. For how long? Please, Mr. President, Vice President, for how long will you guys allow this thing to happen? Even the real criminals now, Nigerians are not even afraid of them. We are now afraid of people that are supposed to be protecting us. Please end SARS. We don't need them. Because soon everybody will start protecting themselves. Trust me. These people are robbing people. How many times are people showing their evidence that they have been taken to ATM, they take them to the bank, they transfer money? For how long, man? Man, guys, more not keep quiet too, because trust me, we are not safe. We are not safe. Mr. President, Vice President, we are not safe. This is unfair to Nigerians.
It has gone beyond just calling hotlines, it's gone beyond having reforms. The National Assembly, as the Deputy Speaker rightly said, really need to look into it. The IG of police seriously must consider we are working for the people. If the unit we've set up is not working for the people, and the people are calling for it to be disbanded, then let us do what they are saying. Because the truth is, you can't just arrest people on the road because of the hair they wear or they are carrying laptops. That is not to say we do not have bad people. But yes, because of the lack of training on how to deal civilly with people, we've now come to what SARS is today. So I totally am in alignment with what the prayers of the Deputy Speaker, and I feel that we should do that expeditiously. Thank you very much.
And when there's the need, we will condemn. Honorable Alabi, you have a contribution.
Honorable Akin Alabi, I'm from your state, and I represent the good people of Egbedon Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I think it's quite ridiculous and shameful that in 2020 we're still talking about police harassing innocent citizens, especially the members of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS. In 2020, we're still talking about police intimidating Nigerians. We're still talking about the police extorting Nigerians. We're still talking about the police murdering Nigerians. The institution of the police, and SARS by extension, is supposed to be an institution we all look at with pride. It's supposed to be an institution we look up to and say, we are safe. But contrary is the case, Mr. Speaker. As you rightly said a couple of weeks, Mr. Speaker, you said the average Nigerian is more afraid of the police officer than he is of armed robbers. You were absolutely spot on, Mr. Speaker. But how long are we going to continue to do this? A young man or woman driving less than 10 p.m. He's not afraid of armed robbers. He's afraid whether there's a SARS official lurking in the corner and he's going to double cross him. You won't even know whether the SARS official is an armed robber or not because the way they even look. We don't feel safe anymore. How long are we going to continue to do this for? We know they take bribes. They extort you if you don't have cash. They lead you to the ATM. We now hear they even accept cryptocurrency. They accept Bitcoin. It's that terrible, Mr. Speaker. The bribe they collect, we hear it goes way high up to the DPOs and co. But I don't want to believe it goes as high as the Inspector General of Police. If he is not a partaker of this illicit proceeds, Mr. Speaker, then why is it? Why is it that he cannot come out and put an end to this menace? They are
out of nowhere, we see this unmarked car just parked, just went in front of us. And then one came to the front, asked me to come out of the car. And No explanations, nothing. I asked me to come out of the car and go into the car in front.
One of them pulled out a gun and was like, "Stop or I fire you." You know, it looked like some kind of armed robbery at first because they didn't look like police officers. They were not dressed like police officers. They were dressed like thugs.
You're a fool. You are just not, black people, they just don't want you to love yourselves, man. Don't you understand? Because the moment you love yourselves truly, you will never allow any rubbish. You will never stand in the bus stop and see only 3 policemen beating your brother or somebody of your community and you'll be looking, filming, begging them. You can never beg your oppressor for your freedom. You have to fight him for it. My father lost a house and a mother. Do you know what which na police na SARS do am? She na SARS born Kalakuta. Was there SARS when Kalakuta was burned down? Let's say that today starts. Isaac Boro, if there are Niger Delta people here, they will tell you who Isaac Boro is in this country. Isaac Boro was the first man to stand up as an indigenous of Nigeria to fight imperialism directly, militarily. Isaac Boro started fighting Shell for what they were doing in Niger Delta in 1956. 1956. Do you know the people that went to fight and arrest him and kill the Niger Delta people for fighting Shell? Nigerian army. It was the Nigerian army that Shell sent with Shell gunboats to go and decimate the people of the Niger Delta fighting for their rights. Your army was sent by Shell, a foreign company. The Nigerian army and police was created to kill black people to protect Western interests. Nothing has been done to change that. The way Nigeria gun was created to exploit our labor and our resources for the interest of Europeans, and nothing has been done to change that. All our leaders want to do is collect their share out of it. That's the leadership you have. That's why you can't stop. Because they are content with their share of your oppression. That's why every generation, thousands and millions of us fall into poverty, whether you like it or not. But people are here joking, doing bullshit, playing with your life, following anybody that just comes because you don't love yourself. They've trained you not to love yourself. So as you don't love yourself, you can never demand the best for yourself. Then when people are trying to tell you, you be getting there. I told one people, when they started, they came to me and I said, SARS, is it SARS that is burning old women on the street every day because they are witches? Is it SARS that is doing that?
That's inspiring, man. So many people came out. I was just happy and inspired to see how many people came out, and it just made me know that it's about time. It's about time to take this struggle beyond social media. It's about time to take our complaints beyond social media. We need to get out there and protest. We need to let our intentions be known. We do not want SARS anymore. We're not asking for a reform. We're not asking you to come and do a press conference and tell us, oh, they are not allowed to do this, they are allowed to do this. This has happened multiple times. We need SARS completely abolished. And we went to the Lagos State Police Command today. We left a message for the IG via the AIG, and we let them know that on Tuesday, we are back on the streets. If we do not see SARS completely abolished, we are back on the streets.
They go